God, truly His Word is truth.
Come on
We can
now.
all agree to that.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
What's happening now is, at the level of God that is moving in places, not just here, it's everywhere. It's all across the nation right now. But I'm telling you right now, if there's one thing that I know, there is a building and an anticipation for heaven. The crowd of witnesses today is standing, rooting you on right now.
Come on now.
They're saying,
Yes, Lord.
it's been preached, it's been spoken, and God say now. Now is the time. You got to move from where you were last year and the things that you were excited about then. And God say now. I need you to understand now is the time. Because you see, let me just say this one thing. I shared this the other day because I feel like we're going into a season now of a period. How many of you have a loan at the bank, or you have student loans? Some of you that's in college, okay? But what happens is, at the date that note's due, and you don't have the money, there's a period at the bank for a season of 10 days, right? What do they call that? A grace period, right? So in other words, what's happening is, it's time for you to pay a debt and you can't pay it. But here's what they said. We understand you may not have the money today and it's due today. So here's what's going to happen. We're going to give you an extension of 10 days of grace for you to be able to pay it before it goes against anything. My God. Here's what God did. God understood there was a debt that you and I could never pay. And He said, you know what? Today is the day of salvation.
Come on now.
Now I understand you can't pay that debt.
Yes,
But here's
Lord.
what I'm doing right now. I've extended a period of time of grace for your life. That whatever it is in your life, that right now, I've extended it to you because I'm going to pay the debt that you can't pay. And I'm telling you, God's doing it now. But instead of the level of grace, it's a level of outpouring of the Spirit of God. Marcus, why do you think all of a sudden the youth group is just going crazy? Why is the growth happening? Because now is the time. We've got to move from if God can and say my God can. You got to move from a if to I believe. And that's the problem. Do we really believe what we're praying? Do you believe it? Whenever you pray, you better understand this one thing. When you begin to pray, you better be ready to come in alignment with what you're praying and what you're asking God for. Because that's exactly what's happening. We moved into a period of time, a season of time, where you're not going to cry out for 3 years before you see the manifestation of what you're praying for. I'm telling you, the suddenlies just on the day of Pentecost, when suddenly there was a wind that come, a fire that come, that set upon them. I'm telling you, it's a suddenly moment, and now is your time. So I'll just say this: if God spoke anything to you about your life, I don't care how long ago it was, you need to get in alignment with that word right now.
Yes.
Because you're in a now season in your life that you up again to step into those things that God already spoke over your life.
Yes.
Because listen, if God speaks a word, you know what happens? That word leads immediately. That word has a destination anywhere across the world. And that's where that word goes. But it's up to you and I to align ourselves to the Word. When you align yourself to the Word that was spoke over your life, or into your life, or through your life, you know what's going to happen? Suddenly. Suddenly.
Yes.
And I'll tell you right now, the Spirit of God will begin to rest on you and give you the grace to empower you to see it through this moment. So as that being said, let's just get up and worship. Let's just get ready to worship God this morning. Amen. Be excited that you're in your now moment right now. You back to me at this moment right now. And God says it's here. Don't be afraid to begin to decree and begin to declare what it is over your life, because we're in a now moment for you to be able to move into it. Amen. Bless you.